Again, hello, Henry. Congratulations on the role. And my
Thank you
question
very
is
much.
after Superman and The Witcher, this is the third iconic character that you're playing. And you inherited this character from the past actors. Did you watch how they approached this character, or you made it from the scratch only by your design?
I think it's very difficult to say something is purely by one's own design when you've seen the movies or the TV shows that other actors have performed in. But I wasn't trying to do something intentionally different for this. It wasn't saying, right, Benedict's done that, so I'm not going to do that, and Robert's done this. I think it's all about finding the character in your own sense, and also realizing what role the character plays within the movie. In this movie, Sherlock is a supporting character to Enola, and so it's very important to play the character in such a way that it is indeed supporting and highlighting what Enola is going through. And so for me and Harry as well, and Millie and the whole team putting it together, Ali and the other supporting cast and the crew, it was about making sure that there was an emotional connection there. It was it was living with the Sherlock who we know, who's slightly eccentric, slightly out there, but with this one human being, he has a very strong emotional connection, and that is Enola. That allows Enola as a character the space to do whatever she wants and to flourish and shine without Sherlock getting in the way of her story.
Yes, and we
And
have this
that was the key.
also, and we also have this female perspective on the Holmes family, the two brothers, and we can see one is a good brother, one is the bad brother, uh, from the story, right? So, how did you approach to be this good cop in this bench?
I mean, yes, Mycroft is he's harder, and you could definitely see him as bad cop or one of the bad brothers. But also, Mycroft is just a product of his society. He's doing what he thinks is right, and he's doing what he thinks is right for Enola. Yes, he's ill-tempered and not very pleasant in his execution of it, but he's doing what he believes is best.
I
And
think
so it's all about
I think he's a little
yeah.
bit pissed off that the money that he spent on her went somewhere else, and he a little bit want to retaliate on the mother to shape Anola in different image that she wanted to do.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's the interesting point of the story, is that society, which is what Mycroft is representing, wants Enola to be one way, and Euphoria, which is what the equality movement is representing the equality movement, is trying to make Enola something different. And the fascinating thing is that Enola she's not even torn. She has this thing naturally, but society is encouraging her and pushing her and trying to force her to be something else. And that's what's special about Sherlock in this movie, is that he has the emotional connection with her. He is part of society, but he lives on the outskirts of it. He is very casual, very informal in comparison to the rest of society. And he is different. He is eccentric as well. And so there's an access point there for Enola to find a common ground with society, and also to educate part of society through Sherlock. And that was the fun part of it. The fun part of it is that you see Sherlock with this strong emotional connection with Enola, and then you see him interacting with other characters where he's very different. He's quite standoffish and odd and strange, but they educate him. And Sherlock is a representation of society getting it and learning, and then hopefully evolving and moving forward.
There are more books, and as we can understand, it will be a series of movie, I hope. So, what will be your approach to this character? Where do you want to move him? How do you want to develop him more to make him a better man? I think.
I the important thing, I think, is to focus on Enola's story, and once we focus on Enola's story, then we can start thinking about Sherlock's story and the journey he takes and how he's going to support Enola's advancement, evolution, and where that story goes. It'll be an interesting place, and I have yet to read the series of books. But if this does continue on and it does become a franchise, then I'm very excited to see where we can all take it.
And would you like to have a solo movie as a Sherlock Holmes, or this is enough?
I don't think we need a Sherlock Holmes movie. We have enough of those. We have enough of those. We have enough TV shows. What we do need is Enola Holmes movies, and Sherlock is a wonderful supporting character in those.
All right, thank you very much. Greetings for Poland, our best Witcher to come. As you can see, you're over here. Thank you, and
Thank
I
you.
hope for the second season to be better than the first one. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.